The overall Nasdaq market today is bearish. There is bearish sentiment, and as we open in the red, it continues to sell off. And man, I tell you, this morning with our live day trading session with our Investing for Beginners community, guys, big fake out this morning, right? As you can see, we're trading within this horizontal pattern between 512 and 522 most recently. Now, of course, we've had lows on QQQ of 503 and highs of 530. But man, today, guys, look at this. Look at this. It sold off. It got rejected off of this moving average Friday. Big sell off to 512. Recovery back up to 520 on that EMA just to get rejected over the weekend back down to 514. Then this morning we've seen this nice push up all the way from 516 to 521, a beautiful push, meaning TQQQ was able to go up from 69 all the way to 70.88 for a beautiful $1.88 per share move, and then giving it all back, coming back down to test this moving average. Now SQQQ, we did a great job locking in a few dollars here. Nothing too crazy, around 12 bucks. We did lose a few dollars on TQQQ, lost about 35 on that one, selling either too soon or too late, however you want to say it, but markets are slightly trying to recover. Nonetheless, QQQ, what is it? What is going on with it, and what should we be looking for moving forward? Well, QQQ is having trouble getting above 521. It's now most recently having trouble getting above those 520 levels. As long as it stays below those levels, we can consider this to still be very bearish. Again, if it stays below this 200-day moving average, about 517.80-ish, then we will see more selling pressure down to 512, maybe even possibly 504. Now, if it can hold above this moving average, and you're watching this and it's above it slightly, maybe 518, 519, 520, then that's a good thing. The next move will be getting past 522 to get extremely bullish on that. Overall, markets are very choppy today. We didn't necessarily make money, we didn't really lose money. We kind of did both and broke even. So hope you guys enjoyed this quick little market update. If you are deciding to go long today, be very aware that long could mean, $3 or $4 per share. Now, Apple, same thing with Apple. Big push up from 199 to 202, came back down to retest this moving average, and right now it is holding on that moving average for a long position. Nvidia is doing the exact opposite, touching that 137 point of resistance and getting rejected. Amazon also big push up and getting rejected below its moving average, so that's definitely not a good sign. AVGO, big push up, sold off a little and now recovering, holding up to that push. Meta was not able to hold that push. It is selling off, pushing from 644 all the way up to 660 and came back down to 650. Netflix doing the same thing, pushing up to that resistance, coming back down to test this moving average. So there is still bear sentiment in the market, still very bearish. We want to make sure that we are aware of that. Markets can sell off more or they can recover. So I want you guys to know that. Tesla, big push from 341 to 348 and then sold all the way off to 335 in a matter of just a few minutes. Google also getting rejected off of that moving average as well, and T-Mobile trying to hold up as much as possible. So a lot of choppiness right here at this level. Markets want to be bullish. They want any reason to be bullish and recover, but it doesn't mean they have to. This could end up selling off even more. Now, moving on, APLD is a company we've been watching for quite some time. It's up 37% today, guys. That is insane. We had a beautiful call out on the Sunday night stock talk, and we've been watching this company for a couple of weeks now. UNH pushed up very nicely. It's up over 2% now currently, but was up much higher before. Tempest AI is up 7.5% and still pushing. Some resistance levels I can see for Tempest AI would be 60, 62, 66, and 68. Celsius AI, it did push up and then sold off, catching some support on that moving average. Century Aluminum, another company we called out yesterday on the Sunday Stock Talk. I had talked about buying it at $17 yesterday, and guess what? That didn't even give me time to buy it. By the time I woke up this morning, it was already at $19 at open and pushed up to 20. Beautiful move by Century Aluminum. Again, textbook play, trading those horizontal patterns. When it's in a low, you buy, and when it pushes up to this resistance, you sell. Now we're waiting for this to come all the way back down here again to do it all over again. Buy low, sell high. Unfortunately, I did not catch that move early morning this morning. Um, that would have been a very beautiful, beautiful move today. PLTR selling off after a quick push up. SoFi, same thing, right? Pushed up to 1360, sold off to 13. Now it's kind of stuck in the middle. SMCI, same thing. LUNR pushing down to $10.69. This would be a great entry price potentially for anyone who wants to maybe get into this company here. I did set alert at 1050 for if it dropped below 1050, never did. At least as so far. It is currently at 1092. Again, a nice horizontal pattern setup. 12 is its average, but it can trade, $10, $11, push up to 12 or 13. Come back down to 10 or $11, push back up to 12 or 13. So do be aware of that, as that does seem to be happening somewhat right now with LUNR. Although this is a downward pattern, we do want to make sure that we are aware of that. This is a bearish pattern. XPV, very bearish, not really doing much either. Waiting to get back above that support level. It is in somewhat of a buy range, but I wouldn't want to mess with it until it gets above $20, as it could push up to 25, 26, even $27. Soundhound, not doing too good. Again, another horizontal pattern. Can't seem to stay above 1050 longer than a few days before getting rejected and coming back down. And that is our recap here. Bitcoin holding on that 4-hour time frame, just above that moving average, but isn't able to get above that 45-day EMA. So we are waiting to trade our Mara position, as again, it is very bearish. It's going to continue to sell off if Bitcoin gets below this moving average. I want you guys to be aware of that. Overall, not a bad trading day. We didn't lose a lot, but we didn't make a lot either. It's kind of one of those break-even kind of days. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recap video. And if you didn't tune in to our live stream this morning, go back and watch it. And if that really interests you and you want to learn more about trading, then definitely consider subscribing to the channel and watching me trade live every single morning at market open. That's definitely something you can do. It's 100% free and lifetime access. So looks like markets are beginning to recover. They are above this 45 EMA. It looks like everything is starting to pan out to be bullish, which is great. But remember, we do have that resistance at 520. So that is a resistance we are going to have to try to pass. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you all in the next one.